Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks suggest some curveballs. From December 1 to 12, fans can expect Electra Forrester, Lania Grace, to make a pact with Dylan Sydney Bullock. Meanwhile, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, faces a complicated decision about her career. Before getting to the 2-weekers, let's discuss what is coming up from December 1 to 5, 2025. Fans know that Dylan told Electra that she was the one who hit Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. The art teacher is totally freaked out and claims the police know everything. At some point, Electra updates Will Spencer, Crew Morrow. Meanwhile, Dylan goes to see Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Messins Wood, and John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. Finn might have some complicated feelings, but he won't blame Dylan as it was an accident. Steffi won't harbor any resentment either. In Steffi's mind, Dylan is a hero. Fans recall that Katie went to Forrester Creations to get a handle on Luna's death going viral. However, when she got to the office, she was blindsided. It was announced they hired an outside PR firm to handle it. While Katie thanked her sisters for caring, she could secretly be worried about her job. Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, makes an offer that is hard for Katie to turn down. Later, expect Eric Forrester, John the cook, to fume at Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., about Katie. However, Ridge will stand firmly by his decision. This doesn't seem like a normal office disagreement. It sounds like the beginning of Forrester vs. Forrester. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks reveal that we might see more of Hope Logan's, Annika Noel, revamped fashion line. Dake Sharp, Harrison Cohn, might get some publicity as the new lead designer. There is also Beth Spencer, Jordan Grace, icing Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, Out of Hope, and Liam Spencer's, Scott Wilson, wedding. However, will Sheila turn up anyways, maybe in disguise? Could she spot Deacon with Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig? There is also the situation with Dake and Remy Price, Christian Weissman. While Dake was furious at Remy for his past, does the designer have some secrets of his own? Nobody is perfect, including on soaps. The next 2 weeks at Forrester Creations are shaping up to be intense, filled with secrets, shocking alliances, and emotional crossroads. As the holiday season approaches, the drama at the heart of Los Angeles' most influential fashion empire intensifies. 2 stories are set to dominate the forefront: Dylan and Electra's intriguing pact, and Katie Logan facing a life-altering career decision. Here's a detailed look at what fans can expect. Dylan is under more pressure than ever. After the fallout of recent business decisions and his ongoing personal struggles, he finds himself cornered, questioning his future at Forrester Creations. Meanwhile, Electra, ever ambitious and unpredictable, senses an opportunity in Dylan's moment of vulnerability. The unexpected meeting. It all begins when Dylan walks into Forrester Creations early one morning, hoping for a quiet start to his day. Instead, he runs into Electra, who is unusually composed. Gone is her usual flamboyance. Today, she exudes determination. Electra proposes a one-on-one meeting in the boardroom, a space that has seen countless Forrester secrets unfold. During their meeting, Electra lays out her vision. She wants to propose a creative collaboration with Dylan, a project that could elevate both their careers. Dylan, wary but intrigued, listens as Electra presents a bold plan. They would team up on a limited edition fashion line inspired by the duality of past mistakes and redemption, a theme Dylan is intimately familiar with. The pact. By the end of their meeting, Electra surprises Dylan with a proposition: a pact. They will support each other professionally, keeping their project under wraps until it's ready to launch, with one condition: absolute loyalty. No betrayal, no leaks. Dylan hesitates. He knows Electra's history, her tendency to prioritize personal gain over loyalty. But the glint of sincerity in her eyes is hard to ignore. Dylan agrees, but he also makes a silent vow. He will watch her closely. He senses that this pact might be the beginning of something bigger than either of them anticipates, but he also fears the personal entanglement it could bring. Testing trust, the following days see Dylan and Electra working late hours, sketching designs, debating fabrics, and strategizing marketing plans. Their chemistry is undeniable, but so is the tension. Every choice, every word, seems to carry a double meaning. Electra challenges Dylan's conservative approach, pushing him to embrace risk, while Dylan tempers Electra's impulsive ideas with practical insights. At the same time, whispers begin circulating at Forrester Creations. Employees notice the unusual pairing, speculating about the nature of their alliance. Will it be purely professional, or is there a more personal undercurrent forming? The answer remains elusive as Dylan and Electra continue to maintain a professional facade, even as subtle glances hint at growing mutual respect, and perhaps more. The secret launch. By the end of the first week, Dylan and Electra are ready to unveil their secret project to the Forrester board. The stakes are high. Success could solidify their positions, while failure could end their careers. The tension is palpable as they prepare for the reveal. Electra, ever the dramatist, suggests a theatrical presentation that shocks the board with its boldness. Dylan, skeptical but supportive, reluctantly agrees. The launch is a mix of brilliance and risk. The board is impressed, particularly Ridge and Brooke, who recognize Dylan's creative vision and Electra's flair. However, not everyone is pleased. Some see Electra's involvement as a threat to the established hierarchy. There's a subtle undercurrent of jealousy, foreshadowing conflicts yet to come. Meanwhile, Katie Logan is facing a very different kind of challenge. After years of balancing family obligations, personal relationships, and her professional ambitions, Katie is presented with an opportunity that could redefine her career. The offer Katie receives a call from a prestigious New York fashion publication, offering her a position as editor-in-chief. It's a dream role, a chance to finally step out from behind the shadow of the Logan and Forrester families, and make her mark on the industry independently. Katie is thrilled but conflicted. Her ties to Los Angeles are deep, rooted in family and history. Her children, her husband, and her community are here. Accepting the position means leaving everything familiar behind and taking a risk on a new chapter that may challenge her both personally and professionally. Confiding in friends, Katie turns to Brooke for advice, hoping to find clarity. The conversation is heartfelt. Brooke encourages Katie to follow her instincts, reminding her that true fulfillment comes from pursuing one's passions, even when it involves sacrifice. But Brooke also warns that such a decision could strain family bonds, particularly with Bill, who has a vested interest in keeping Katie close. Katie also confides in Donna, seeking perspective from someone who has taken risks and faced professional consequences. Donna's advice is pragmatic. Weigh the pros and cons carefully, consider the long-term implications, and trust that true family ties can survive distance and ambition. The emotional struggle. As the week progresses, Katie's indecision grows. Every time she imagines herself in New York, she feels excitement tinged with fear. Every time she considers staying in Los Angeles, she feels a nagging sense of regret. Her emotional turmoil becomes evident to those around her. Even in board meetings and casual conversations, her mind drifts to the possibilities that lie ahead. Meanwhile, her family notices her distracted behavior. Will, in particular, senses that Katie is on the verge of a major life change. He worries about how it will affect the family dynamic, especially with her children's schooling and social life. Despite this, Will supports Katie, telling her that she must make the choice that aligns with her own happiness. The moment of decision arrives midweek. Katie schedules a private meeting with Eric Forrester, knowing his influence in the fashion world could provide insight. Eric is encouraging, reminding Katie that talent and determination open doors, and that a true leader embraces challenge rather than shies away. That evening, Katie retreats to her personal space, surrounded by memories of her career journey and the moments that have defined her life in Los Angeles. After much contemplation, she makes the bold decision to accept the editor-in-chief position in New York. Her announcement is met with mixed emotions at home. Her family is proud but anxious. Brooke, Donna, and Eric express support and admiration, while Will and her children grapple with the reality of her moving away. It's a bittersweet moment, marking both an ending and a new beginning. As Dylan and Electra's project gains momentum and Katie prepares for her New York move, the stage is set for inevitable intersections. Dylan and Katie crossroads. Katie's decision to leave Forrester Creations could impact Dylan's plans. The timing of her departure coincides with the final phases of Dylan and Electra's secret project, raising questions about leadership, resource allocation, and company politics. Dylan, already navigating the tension of his alliance with Electra, must also consider the implications of Katie's absence on the company's dynamics. Electra's hidden agenda. While Dylan believes their pact is purely professional, Electra has her own ambitions. She senses that Katie's departure could create openings for her to gain influence within Forrester Creations. Electra begins to subtly maneuver behind the scenes, cultivating allies and strategically positioning herself for greater control. Dylan, trusting but cautious, begins to notice subtle shifts in Electra's behavior that make him question her motives. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BUTIFUEL UPDATE YouTube channel for more update news.